Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. Actually, I'm Mike 5 Sierra Whiskey Lima, MM5SWL at the moment. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today, I'm heading down to the River Tweed, which is just hopefully at the end of this footpath. This is a footpath near the village of Paxton. And I had to do some searching online to find this spot because I have been wanting to activate the River Tweed, and when I look at the maps on the POTA site, they actually pinpoint it in Berwick and the town of Berwick upon Tweed. But when I look on the website for the conservation and groups and everything, it looks like that it actually ends before it gets to Berwick. And so I thought, well, I want to try to really do this accurately. And so I found a spot here where hopefully the river's down here, it should be. I've never been here before, so we're discovering this together here. And I'm realizing I didn't wear my trousers that I soaked in permethrin before I left for the States, so I went to really check myself for little small ticks because this is pretty high weeds here. But yeah, so I know this particular site is one where that's in two different parks at the same time, or two different sites. Both of them are, one's like a site of scientific interest, of special scientific interest, and the other is a different estuary site, but they both qualify because I looked at the maps for both of them. Wow, this gets really tight here. This is overgrown. Wow, okay. This should lead down. I think there's actually a footbridge down here somewhere. Boy, this is tight. It's just a little overgrown. I don't think people in the village of Paxton come down here very often. If I lived here, I would totally trim this up. But this may afford me a chance to actually put a line in a tree. I don't know. I'll find out when I get down here, but I feel like maybe I stand a chance of being able to do an activation with a line in a tree here, which would be my first in the UK, because I've been using self-supporting antennas the whole time. Now this is nice. We're just inside Scotland, by the way, so we're really, really close to the Scotland-England line. Not that that matters at all. We're in the United Kingdom, but I've been using my call sign as MM5SWL when I'm in Scotland. Well, I do have some seeds sticking to me. And using M5SWL when I'm in England. And I don't think regulations require that you do that anymore, but I kind of like it because it gives the person on the other end an idea of where I am, because the parks and the POTA network are all identified with GB dash something. So they're all for like Great Britain, whatever. And so I kind of like the idea that I'm doing the park, I'm doing the hunter the favor of kind of showing really where I am. Wow, there's not a lot of places set up here, but this is the footbridge I was promised right here on the estuary. So, not a lot of place to set up. This is pretty steep right here. You can't tell probably from the video. That's pretty darn steep. Let's walk out here to the bridge real quick. Oh, hey bird. There's a little side trail here. It's really, really muddy. Probably not going to do that. Oh, this is really nice. So, this is all part of the river estuary and the River Tweed system. That's leading down to the North Sea right here, which we're not really far from at all. Yeah, I reckon I could probably even do the activation. Oh, look at the swans. I could probably even do the activation on the footbridge, but I feel a little self-conscious doing that because if someone comes here, yeah, I'm kind of in their way, really. Let's see what it's like on this side. Now this, maybe, I don't know if this is the dividing line between England and Scotland here. I haven't looked at the map to really see. Again, it doesn't matter. But let me see if there's a better spot over here on this side to do an activation. I'll take a photo while I'm thinking about it too for the blog. Nah, I don't see. This is not any better. I mean, after all, this is a footpath. This is a public footpath. Yeah, this is no better than the other side. So we'll stick to the other side over here. You know, if I can't put a line in a tree, I can always put up my pole here. I've got my mast with me. This is really pretty though. Okay, I'm gonna try to take a few photos while I'm at it here. Look at the swans. That's impressive. How beautiful. You got little swanettes with them. This is pretty. So this is all very, very, very much within the River Tweed and the estuary right here. So this is a twofer. I'm hoping conditions are okay today. They have not been great lately, so I may struggle to get my contacts. It is also in the morning. It's not, you know, it's not in the evening or anything. Well, so there's like a tree right here, right up against the bridge. I don't know that I can launch a line. I don't know if I can launch a line through this hole in the bridge. That's what I would need to do to make that work, unless I pull the line all the way through, and I'm not going to do that because there's a really good chance. And if I go up here, I could sit on this right here. Of course, I could use my KH1. I did bring my KH1. I could use it with a wire antenna as well. I've got spider webs all over me, which tells me people don't come here very often. I could also use one of the, oh, this is probably what I should do. I may throw it up through one of these trees here, throw it down. That's what I'll do. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's get set up here. Let's see. Not a lot of space to work in, but I don't really need a lot of space either, so let me put this down. This backpack's gonna get messy, but it's a field pack. It's meant to get messy. Okay, let's change things around in my pockets so I can put my specs in my pocket here. But I'm going to use a throw line. Yay, I'm excited about that. Eric, WD8RF, was telling me how proud he was seeing me using a self-supporting mast recently, because that's really all he uses for his activations. And I have not been using those a lot. If you watch my videos, I really don't use them at all, hardly. But I have been here, and it's been giving me some practice. So I'm gonna put you here at a safe distance. Hopefully you can see. Now, I'm not wearing my wireless microphones today, keeping it kind of simple here this morning. So you won't be able to hear me as I walk away, but shield yourself in case the line comes towards you, okay? I don't have to get this up very high, by the way. I'm gonna use the 9-to-1 end-fed random wire. It's only 31 feet, so I don't have to have it up very high. Not a lot of room. What up, dude? We'll try that again. Now that did the job. Came all the way over here. Maybe you saw it on the video. It came dangerously close to the camera, but that'll work just fine. One thing I wanted to note here, and I know this having lived in the UK before. So in the US, when I'm around stuff like this, weeds and things and flora that's right around a trail, I'm always watching out for poison ivy. That's one of the things I really watch out for in the States, where I live in the States at least, down at our latitude. Here, I'm not watching so much for poison ivy. I'm looking out for nettle, because nettle here, we think we know nettle in the US. We don't know nettle. Like the nettle here is crazy. It feels like a bee sting almost when you get hit with that nettle. So I'm always kind of watching for that, where my hands are going. I don't want to touch nettle. Thistles are really bad too, but thistles kind of show up more. They look dangerous. They look all prickly and everything. Nettle does not. It looks deceptively innocuous, and it is not at all. You really feel that stuff if you get hit with it. So, okay. Well, that messed up my throw bag that's all nice and white. I knew that was going to happen, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to stick this in my pocket. So I'm going to use it to hold down the line on the other end. Let's grab the pactenna. And also need to grab the feed line. Now again, I don't expect too many people here on this path. Based on the state of the path, I don't think this is heavily walked. Maybe it is though. Probably some locals come on it. I don't want this to be in the way where someone's going to trip on it or anything like that. I don't want to be that guy. So I'll do my best to tuck it away so that no one's going to accidentally hit this. But it is going right over the path, so it's not super easy to do. Okay, so let's set this down here and I'll pull it up from here, and then hopefully it'll just deploy. Okay, that's tucked away nicely. Let's grab the throw line out. Oh, throw line, what am I saying? Cable assembly out. Throw line's all set up. Let's grab this. Let's go back here, and what I'll end up doing is, well, I almost made that a little too high for me to grab. Let me see if I can get this. Let's have it attach on the end that doesn't have the ferrites, which is this end right here. So let's see if I can reach this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to put you back down here. Here we go. There we go. That's all I needed to do. I really wanted to get it off the road. So now, anybody coming up the footpath, they're going to see my yellow line up there and know something's going, well, they're here with Morse code too, probably, but that makes it a little easier to deal with. Whoops. Okay, this is going to be on a slope. This is going to be really interesting for my tripod. up. Here we go. See if that holds it better. There we go. Okay, let's grab the chair. I'm going to pause this for a second. I'll be right back. I need to text somebody. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let me get the chair set up. It's nice to be in a spot that's not windy. There are going to be more bugs around here, but man, these aren't bugs compared to what I have to deal with in the US. I'm almost overdressed for this. This morning it felt cool. I put on this waffle weave overshirt that I've been wearing a lot lately, like a jacket, and it's not really necessary right now. I'll end up shedding this off when I start to walk back to the car. By the way, the car is parked maybe 10 minutes walk from here or something. Got another place I'm going today. I'm planning to go to St. Abbs, which is on the coast up here in Scotland, and haven't been there yet. Looking forward to seeing it. It's a reserve too. This is going to be interesting because basically I'm on the lid of some access point to some facilities here. I don't know, electrical stuff or something, but it's relatively flat. But it's also a plate like a lid, and it moves a bit. So it could shift on me a little bit while I'm sitting here, but that's okay. Let's see if I can sit down without sliding off. There we go. You know what? This is pretty darn comfortable. Okay. Let's grab the rest of the stuff out of my pack now. I need... Oh, let's put on my glasses so I can see. There are little gnats and things. So far, not too bad. It's farmland around here too. I'm in an estuary. You gotta expect some of this stuff. I haven't seen any midges yet. I say yet. Because they'll probably show up. This part of Scotland doesn't have midges as badly as the western part of Scotland does, so it's not quite as much of an issue. It's not midge free, but I think I'll start with CW. I may do a little single sideband if things are going well. If conditions are poor, I'm limited on time, I should say. I'm always limited on time, but since we're going to St. Abbs, I can't spend a ton of time here. I may, if I don't do SSB now, I'll probably do SSB at St. Abbs. I want to get this activation going and in the books. So, here we go. I've already pre-filled out the logbook this morning. I thought I'd do myself a favor by doing that. I also already set up M2K Polo, so I can simultaneously log on that, assuming that I'm not going to be very busy, that this will be a slow activation. These morning ones have been typically very slow. Let's grab, I think I got the UNPP1 in here. I'll grab that instead of using my KXPD2 paddles this time. Where did it go? It's tiny, so it falls down to the bottom of the pack. Here it is. UNPP1. Now I just need a cable. I got that. And we'll kind of zip up my bag just to keep things from sliding out of it. Here. There we go. Ah, nice. And I got the phone out already. Where'd I put my phone? Must have set it in here. Yes, I did. Let's sit on top of my pack. Okay, here we go. Ah, looks like I even have a signal. That's really good. Okay, let's go down to 40 meters. It should, yes, very easily tunes 40 meters. Let's get you in a little closer and see what's going on here. Can't move you too much closer because there's not a lot of stuff there. Let's see, can I do something about this? Let me try to move my polarized filter here. See if I can make it to where you can see the screen better. That's about as good as I can do. Okay. We'll start 40 meters CW. Nope. I love hearing all the birds here. This is amazing. Oh, let's get Ham 2K Polo going up here. Here we go. The time right now is 8:16, 8:17. And this is this one today. Why does it have Lamberton Hill on here? I need to take that out. I'm not doing a SOTA activation right now. Remove SOTA from this operation. This is wrong. What? Should be GB13. Okay, I don't know how I got this so wrong in here, but okay. So, let's see. Add activity. Can't find the activity you're looking for. I may just have to log it to this and then change my sites. As I do this. So, okay, let's see if I get spotted. Everybody's on 40 meters right now. No, they're on 20 meters, not 40. But at least I got a decent showing here. Okay, let's go to the POTA site. So make sure I get logged properly. And I'm not in here anywhere, nope. Wow, there's hardly anybody out activating right now. Okay, GB dash 1352. Oh, this is add an activation. I don't want to do that. I've already done that. No, I'm not trying to go to the new site. Come on. This is what happens. You're like all thumbs trying to do something. Okay. I don't know why it hasn't spotted me yet, but at a spot, maybe 40 meters is just that bad. MM5 SWL, frequency 7035.5. Park reference is GB-1352. The Tweed site is significant. CW. There we go. Hey, I'm spotted. Let's see if there's any activity on 40 now. Hello, fly. It sounds like bands may be dead today. That's okay, I'll move all around. At least it's pretty quiet here. I'm not hearing a lot of RF noise, even though there are actually some power lines nearby. I checked to make sure they weren't here over where I'm operating. So let's see if I get any RBN spots. Nope, no RBN spots. Maybe 40 meters is wiped out right now. I am down in kind of like a little, you know, I'm down like in a river bed here, so I'm not like up on a high point, but still, shouldn't really make a difference. There are literally no stations in Europe right now on the air except me in this whole region, in CW. We may move up to 20 and see if that's any better, or 30. This must mean, though, that the RBN's not picking me up, which is kind of weird. Or it's just not showing RBN spots right now. Yeah. Okay, it's not showing RBN spots. So the RBN connection to the POTA network is not working right now, so I won't be able to see what my... I can go to the reverse beacon network and look at that manually, but I just can't be bothered to do that. Okay, we'll move up to 30 meters and try that. I'll have to manually spot myself along the way, though. Okay, let's see if my spot takes. And it probably didn't. I respotted myself, and I bet you it's not going to take it. It's going to refresh in 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, it did. It took it. Good. This is going to be one of those mornings that if I get like 3 or 4 contacts, that may be all I get, and I'm fine with that. Because I will have to cut this in 30 minutes or so to head back over to the cottage. But I'm completely comfortable with that. I didn't realize I had the preamp on for 30 meters. Probably don't need that. I'll turn it back on if I feel like I need it, but... Oh! Well, at least I got from ES2RR, I got a 3 dB. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it back on. Oh, you know something I can do while I'm sitting here is I can look to see if this is on the Worldwide Flora and Fauna program as well. Let's see. Here we go. I just got a 3 dB report in Slovenia as well. I bet you this is in a Worldwide Flora and Fauna because this is like a site of significant scientific interest. Let's find out. Okay. I'm here. Looking to see, I'll have to just kind of pick these and look. Ford Moss, Holborn Lake, Yambog, River Tweed, yes, GFF044, GFF0400. So I'm going to spot myself to the spots on WWFF, and that means I'll also submit these to Worldwide Flora and Fauna. Okay, 10, 1, must be 1.5. CW, the reference is GFF. GFF dash. Submit spot. There we go. I'm spotted now on Worldwide Flora and Fauna. I'm going to capture that as a screen grab to my photos so I can remember that I did it. But WWFF, when something's a WWFF site, that's really good because it does bring in some extra hunters that aren't as enthusiastic or is not involved, you know, with the POTA stuff. So that is not bad. There's only one other person spotted right now. Oh, a no-end station just showed up on... So a Belgian station just showed up on 7026. I may try to go back down there and try to hunt them if I don't get anything here right now. Just missed your number. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't not hear you. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult. There's a strong station next to me. I need a little distance from that strong station. Okay, I'm gonna respot myself. A similar spot has been submitted within the last 10 minutes. Okay. Maybe it'll respot me with the RBN then if it doesn't like this. Okay. Maybe I'll move down a tenth of a frequency, a tenth of a kilohertz. That way maybe somebody down on 11.5 will hear me. I don't like managing technology while I'm doing this. I want to just kind of stay focused on this, but right now I need every bit of help I can get spotting with conditions the way they are. Wow. I did the wrong one. Oh boy, it is dead, dead, dead. Wow, this is really slow. We'll see. If I get a couple contacts, I'll be happy, but we'll move up to 20 meters here in a second. Is there anybody else on? There's like nobody else out there. There's this one Japanese station. Maybe I'm the only one that didn't get the message about how bad things are right now. We'll give it a couple more and then I'm going to move. I'm going to go try to hunt some of these worldwide flora and fauna stations. Okay, wait. Yeah. Yep. There's heavy QSB, you're right. Now, I actually get to spot that. I get to put that in Polo. Come on, wake up, Polo. So I got Chris logged at least, DL4FO. Boy, this is really funny. It's 19 seconds since the last QSO. That's the pressure right there. Let's see. Like I said, I'm probably going to go back to hunting here if I don't get somebody in like 2 or 3 more calls. Okay. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna look up some of the spots now. Okay, that's POTA. Can I tell this to look for worldwide flora and fauna too? Will it do that? No, POTA.app and soda watch. Okay, so it doesn't do that. Okay, that's fine. So I just got to flip between here. So let's go up to 144.9. Oh, I already worked him. Already worked him portable. I don't see anybody else on... There's nobody else on 30, so let's go down to 40. And just hit the AT real quick. Get a good spot. 26. Okay, let me get him logged. Okay, so that was on 726, 7026, 70. ON4TOR. There we go. Let's see who else is out there on the worldwide flora and fauna. Well, there's an OH station on 36, 73. No, let's see if there's anybody on 40. Got him. No. Let's try. I don't know if I can get 80 on here or not. 36. That's single sideband. That's probably going to be really rough for me to try to. Let's do the frequency. 3673. 3673. No. Nope, they're not there. Okay, let's go back up. Let's see, let's try 14262. Okay, so nothing heard. Okay, let's go over to POTA now. Oh, hang on, let me get my mic so I can do a proper job of this. Stay on there. Whoops. Hang on there. I'm going to do that on here. Okay, well. Okay. Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima, park to park. Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima, park to park. This is my new little mic. Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima. Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima. May not get him, but let's do this. This is where when I do single sideband, I don't mind doing 10 watts of power. I still consider that because a lot of QRP contests consider that QRP power. I don't really care. Oscar November 4, Tango Oscar Romeo. No, Oscar. Wait a minute. Wrong one. Did he move? Oh no. Oscar Tango 6 Victor Stroke Portable. This is Mike 5 Sierra Whiskey Lima. Oh, he moved to 298. This is a G7 UFO microphone, and he made it this multicolor for me. I just saw Neil yesterday, and he gave this to me. Awesome guy. It's this little portable microphone. Boy, he's going to be hard to hear. Mike 5 Sierra Whiskey Lima. Mike 5 Sierra Whiskey Lima.
Whiskey Lima, the call again.
Mike 5 Sierra Whiskey Lima. Mike 5 Sierra Whiskey Lima.
Mike 5 Sierra Whiskey Lima. You're 5 and 5. You sell 5.
Roger, my friend, and you are 5 by 5 by 5 here, and this is a park to park. Thank you so much for the contact, and good luck, my friend.
Thank you very much. 73 is a good luck there.
7 3s.
You are set. This is Oscar Tango 6 Victoria Portable. Oscar Tango 6 Victor Portable.
Okay, I'm happy about this. Let me get him in here real quick.
CQ Fauna Flora. Oscar Tango 6 Victoria Portable.
Okay, let's see. I may do, since I got the microphone out, I think I'm going to move to 298. So I may just switch over now and do, let's see if there's any other spots here. No. So what I'm going to do... Whew, strong station. Is this frequency in use? This is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima. Is this frequency in use? This is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima. I can't remember if I recorded a message.
CQ POTA, this is Kilo 4.
CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. I need to do that again because it's going to leave that big... Here we go. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. Ooh, that's a little... I'm probably a little too loud for this. I've got the audio gain set a little too high. Let's try this again. Somebody may come up with frequency while I'm waiting. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
Okay, GFF dash 0400.
CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
Okay, now I need to spot myself to the POTA network. This is always the tricky one,
CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra
because it doesn't always want to take my respots.
Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5.
We'll see after it.
Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5.
I need to turn on the audio gain on
CQ for Parks on the Air.
the microphone. This is the first time I've used it. It's so cool though, it's so small.
CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
We'll see if it refreshes. I'm letting it refresh the whole way.
CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
There we go. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for POTA and for worldwide flora and fauna. CQ POTA, CQ flora and fauna. This is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5 calling CQ for Parks on the Air and worldwide flora and fauna. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. Okay, I hear a very weak station in there. Come back. QRZ, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima for flora and fauna and Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, this is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ for Parks on the Air. Do I hear an Alpha Lima station? Go ahead. sorry, there's a station way down in the noise right here. Come again? Okay, nothing heard. I'm sorry. It may just be the QSB this morning, the QS Baker. This is QRZ. This is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima for Parks on the Air and Worldwide Flora and Fauna. CQ POTA, CQ Worldwide Flora and Fauna. This is Mike 5, Sierra Whiskey Lima calling CQ. That almost sounds like a QSO. Okay, let's move. That's QSY. I'm gonna have to do something to get some more people because I'm trying to listen to see if I can hear this ON4 station in France. I'm not hearing a thing, so I'm probably not even going to tune up to that. Let's go back up to the 14. Let's see if there's anybody else for Worldwide Flora and Fauna. Got him. Can't get them. So let's go now to here. Band. Okay, so let's do a frequency 140068. I'll move the power setting back down to 5 watts. That's where I like it to be for CW. Why? I don't know. Let's see if the POTA thing, let me go ahead and respot myself. So now I'm going to be 20 meters CW. Wait for this to refresh to see if it actually spotted me properly. I've got the mic sitting here in case I need it. Isn't this cool mic though? He asked me what color I wanted, and I said I just want something really visible. And I said I don't know, red, orange, yellow, blue, I don't care. And he made all of them. He made it all these colors. So he said it's completely unique. There's not another one in the world like at the moment. That's excellent. Wow, great. Okay, let's go back to Polo, log this, put my new frequency in here, 140575. Oh, whoops. 14057.5. And it's KD1. They had a big signal, KD1 CT. Okay, wait. Wow, you sound like you're in the park with me. Okay, I got 7. I just need 3 more QSOs. So let's look at the spots here again, see if I'm actually being spotted on the 20-meter band yet. No spots. There we go. Got you. Okay, what was that? Gotcha, buddy. I gotta call QRT. Okay, I kind of hate to do this, but it was such a struggle at the beginning. Then all of a sudden, everything came in. I think 20 meters opened up, and it was just a lot easier. The map's crazy for this, actually. Look at that. I just got these strong, 20 meters was on fire there at the end, but at the beginning, 30 and 40 were dead. And maybe there just weren't people there. I'm not sure, but let me take a few photos. I've got to pack this up quickly. My battery's about to go in the camera. So I want to make a beeline here. Let's get this, get the logs in really nicely. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. Okay, let's get the logs in here. There we go. This is nice. It's so beautiful out here. Let's get this packed up. So yeah, this is a cute mic. I love this. I'm so looking forward to going on the air and doing a little more single sideband. I may do some a little bit later on today. Who knows? When we go out to the next park, I do think I'm going to do one more park today, possibly. May do St. Abbs because we may go there for just some family time, and I may fit in a little bit of POTA time too, if the family doesn't mind. And just unplug this, put this up, and I don't know if St. Abbs is also, I need to do some research before I get to the field to find out if St. Abbs is POTA and soda. It's tempting to keep this in here and take out the AX1. I may end up doing that a little bit later, because I'm using this so much, this and the TP3 with KX2 on this particular trip. That may just save me a little bit of time pulling it out of my pouch here. Let's put this up and this up. We'll put the antenna up. I may have to cut this off. This could just die on me at any moment. So I've got to be aware of that as well. Okay, let's see. Let's set this up. I'll set up my chair last. I'll go ahead and take down the antenna real quick. So 12 contacts. I'm pleased with that. I am pleased. Okay. First of all, let's grab the end of the line here. And do this. Okay. Getting being mindful of any nettle I might see here. I haven't seen any. Yeah, there is some here, but not too bad. Not too much in the way here. Let's put this up in the bag here. So, got my radio that'll go in here on the base of the bag. Doesn't matter which way. Put the line on top. Gotta leave room for the chair. Now let's get the antenna down. Do love this Pactenna. Glad I brought it on the trip. I've got some other really good end-fed random wires, but the Pactenna packs down really nicely, really small. I was going to bring a toothed-in real antenna, but it takes up just slightly more space, and I was really kind of cramped for space in my bags on this trip, so I thought, nah, I'm going to go with the smallest antenna, but here we go. Let's put this in the pack. Now we got to put the throw line. You can come up here with me if you like. This will take a second to put up. I guess I did string out a lot of line, didn't I? At the end of the day, that was a really good throw. It worked out well. You win some, you lose some, and that was a winner. Here we go. This is only about 15 minutes from the cottage where we're staying, so this is pretty nice. I'll probably come back out here again because it's an easy twofer, even though, you know, it's not the most ideal of locations. It's not too bad to set up either. This worked out pretty well with the path, not having this in the way. At first I looked at it and thought, wow, I'm going to be sitting in the middle of the path. And that is the thing about a footpath. I don't want to be in the way on a public footpath, but I didn't have to be. And I got to use my throw line. First time in all these activations here in the UK where I've gotten to use a tree. Because I haven't been out in any places like this where I just felt comfortable doing that. It's been like urban parks. And the two that I've been in that, you know, had a tree I could use, I didn't feel comfortable doing it because they were so nicely manicured and taken care of by garden associations and stuff. I think I just didn't want to be the guy that was putting a line in their tree. Where are we on battery power? Are you about to die on me? You are about to die on me. I got 1% of power. I better go. Thank you so much for coming out with me today. And thank you for being a kind person, because in a world where we can be anything,